Are you afraid to love again because you think you might get hurt? Well, if you want love in your life, it's probably time to change that thinking. Love is the most glorious feeling in the universe. Being in love makes you feel as though you are the most beautiful person in the world and life is working for you. You stand in the now and appreciate your surroundings with awe. But despite the healing and emotional benefits of love, many women are afraid to love again. Hi, I'm Gail Marie from Six Dimensions of Healing, and I've been a spiritual counsellor for over 23 years now, helping people in their relationships. When you're in love, everything is right with the world. It's a really blissful feeling. It's more than the feeling of happiness because it's amplified by another person who feels the same way, and it makes the feeling of peace seem dull in comparison. You get to experience that warm glow throughout your entire body, and your permanent smile belies the secret of love that nobody but that special one person shares. Your upright posture, the confidence it brings, the feeling that you're invincible with this relationship. People are friendly and flock to you because they want some of what you have. But when love falls apart, it's like a volcanic eruption, because we go from feeling on top of the world to buried well underneath the surface. There's a devastation and a scar the size of a volcanic eruption that leaves a crater in the hearts and in our worlds. So it's no wonder that women like you, and you're certainly not alone, don't want to repeat this mountainous journey of roller coaster emotions. And because our beliefs are created by our most dominant or memorable emotions throughout life, we adopt a narrative that includes things like, I'm over relationships, there are no good guys out there, there's no match for me around, men aren't trustworthy, all men are the same, love hurts, it's just not worth it. But love doesn't hurt, people hurt. And this is what women are afraid of the most. Here are the 5 reasons we've found that women are secretly afraid to love. Number 1, no prizes for guessing this. Lack of trust, letting somebody get too close. How does the saying go? Once hurt, twice shy. And it makes sense. If you touched boiling water, you would think twice about touching it again because it hurts. So this is a natural protection mechanism that our body uses to stop us from feeling pain. The only problem with this automatic pain valve is that our brain doesn't know whether it's a physical or an emotional pain. It just lumps it all into the same bag. So unless we challenge our thoughts, they're an automatic response programmed by the subconscious mind. So you might be responding on automatic from past data to a new relationship that doesn't even have the same threat. Number 2, committing fully to a relationship. When you've been stuck in a toxic relationship in the past, it can be difficult to even get close to that same situation again. So you have one foot in the door and the other one outside ready to take flight. And I know what that feels like. And you're waiting for a sign. The trouble with this is that the sign that often comes is the one you're expecting without realizing. So if somebody has treated you badly in the past, and you're very aware of that, then that's what you're likely to see. And it doesn't even mean that that person is like that. You're expecting it, so you attract it. This situation might have been totally out of character for this person. Instead, it may have been a behavior that you elicited because you're so close. A relationship won't work with a partial commitment. If you're 60% committed to this relationship, how well do you think that will work? It's the same for having a prenup. If you're not committed 100%, then just don't do it. Number 3, sacrificing your independence. There is a lot of giving in a relationship. There's also respect, love, and communication. And when you've been on your own for a long time, it's much, much easier to make decisions about where you want to go, with who, and when on your own. There are no awkward questions, no need to lie or hear lies, and life is simple. It's easy. But is that what you're looking for? Easy? Because it's also often the path of loneliness, of not having anybody special to share a sunset with, or enjoy the sights of travelling the world with somebody. Not to mention you get invited out less, as married friends don't often like having single women along, especially attractive ones. Not that you need to have somebody special in your life. You can be happy without a relationship. But love is not a sacrifice, it's a joy to give, a joy to learn, and a valuable personal expansion to gain. Number 4, it's been a long time in between relationships. Of course, if it's been years and you don't know what to do anymore, it can be a bit stressful. You may not have been on the dating scene for years, but people don't change that much. What you love is what you want to share with somebody close. If they don't like enjoying the things that you like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're probably just not a match. Take it easy. There are no expectations. Become friends. Do things that friends do together. Have fun. Share doing the things you enjoy together. And have inspiring conversations. Not all of us grew up in loving households, but we do know by now how to have friends. And contrary to popular belief, men aren't that much different to women. They still like to share fun, love, and laughter. And we all want to feel loved. And number 5 is thinking that love is the culprit. Love is real and it will never cease, as love is your natural state of being. Being in love may not last, but the love you feel for each other transforms. I've been in my second marriage for over 30 years now, and I love my husband more now than when we met. That was a different type of love, and it involved a lot of insecurity on my half. But this mature love that has developed is secure and still fun. He's my best friend and my confidant, and as I've grown, he has too. I know he feels the same way, because we've spoken about it. The secret is that we both decided a long time ago that each of us was responsible for our own happiness, and in that way we released a lot of blame and expectations from each other, and it allowed the relationship to flourish. This world couldn't survive without love. It would shrivel and die. That's how much influence love has on life. Love is never to blame for your fear. You know, if you're not afraid of love, then you are free. None of us will ever stop being open to love because it's our natural state of being, and it's only logical that we would want somebody special to share it with. As A Course in Miracles states, only love is real and nothing unreal exists. So don't be afraid to love again. Stand in your own space of self-love and know that you are beautiful, giving, joyous being, and will always receive what you give. There is no other path. Don't look for somebody to fill or complete you, as you are already whole and complete. Instead, look for somebody who matches what you give. Love, compassion, laughter. In fact, you don't even need to look. When you give only love, compassion, and laughter, that's all you can receive. It's universal law. Now, have I missed some fears or apprehensions that are important to you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for joining me. I'm Gail Marie from 6 Dimensions of Healing.